Neon lights blur in the downpour, reflecting a dazzling array of colors on the slick city streets. I stand outside my office, the city a symphony of motion and sound, lost in the torrent. The relentless rain mirrors the turmoil within, each drop a reminder of inner chaos. Drenched and alone, I am a solitary figure amidst the vibrant, indifferent cityscape. Dim light pools on the desk, casting long shadows that dance around my office. The harsh beam highlights Mara Vale's file, a beacon in the surrounding gloom. Grainy photos offer fleeting, fragmented glimpses into her enigmatic life. Each image is a puzzle piece, hinting at a story shrouded in mystery. Her eyes seem to follow me in the dim light. A crowded bar buzzes with indistinct chatter, and the clinking of glasses, smoke and shadows intertwining. Amidst the lively chaos, my eyes lock with hers across the crowded room. An instant pull. Her gaze is intense, magnetic, drawing me in despite the swirling energy around us. Narration. A sense of immediate connection and danger hangs heavy in the air. In that moment, the world fades away, leaving only her and the unspoken promise of what's to come. The bar's noise dims as I face Mara, shadows stretching across our faces in the low light. Her eyes burn with intensity, a question hanging in the smoky air. Mara leans forward, her voice a husky whisper in the dim, crowded bar. Do you believe people reveal the truth before or after they give in? Her words cut through the haze, sharp and challenging. 2 nights later, rain-slick streets reflect the city's neon glow, guiding a solitary figure forward. The city lights blur in the rain, seemingly conspiring to draw them closer. Step by deliberate step, each raindrop echoes the anticipation. As the distance closes under the veil of the night, the destination is near, a reunion under the watchful eyes of a city that never sleeps. Moonlight spills through broken windows, illuminating dust motes, dancing in the still, heavy air of the abandoned warehouse. Crates loom like silent sentinels, casting long, distorted shadows that stretch and crawl across the floor. A palpable tension hangs in the air, thick with untold stories and unspoken threats. The scent of roses, laced with something darker, something forbidden, teases the senses. A phantom promise. The intoxicating perfume lingers, a haunting reminder of her presence in this desolate space. Inside the dim warehouse, Mara moves with a deliberate grace, a dancer in a dangerous game of shadows. Her every gesture is calculated, precise, each movement designed to captivate and control. She exudes an aura of power, a master of seduction, weaving her spell in the desolate space. The warehouse becomes her stage, the dim light highlighting the dangerous beauty of her control. Inside my dimly lit office, stacks of files cast long shadows, each page a testament to her dark influence. I review the files, each document a piece of evidence, a puzzle of deceit and ambition. Her influence sprawls across the documents, a web of manipulation and control. Each man she touched, now broken, their lives left in ruin, echoes in the silent room. The files reveal a pattern, a calculated descent into chaos, orchestrated with chilling precision. The weight of their stories bears down, a heavy burden of past sins and shattered futures. Inside my office, a storm of newspaper clippings covers the walls, each a testament to lives touched, lives altered. Police reports mingle with headlines, painting a mosaic of chaos and consequence. Amidst the disarray, a chilling pattern begins to emerge, a dark thread connecting each story. The walls whisper tales of destruction, a haunting symphony of actions and their devastating echoes. In the dim light of my office, shadows dance across the scattered photos, each a fragment of a puzzle I can't solve. My gaze fixates on each face, searching for a motive, a flicker of truth in the silent chaos. The weight of unanswered questions presses down. Was she the cause, the source of this storm? Or was she just a catalyst, an innocent spark that ignited a pre-existing powder keg? The truth remains elusive, hidden in the shadows between what is seen and what is real. The hum of the computer fills the silent office, the screen's glow reflecting in my focused eyes. I sit hunched, the weight of the unsolved pressing down, an invisible burden on my shoulders. A tormenting question twists within, a nagging feeling that something vital remains unseen. I am consumed by the shadows of doubt. As the night deepens and the truth eludes my grasp, rain lashes down, exposing the city's grimy underbelly. As I step into the dark, narrow alleyway, shadows cling to the brick walls, deepening the sense of unease as the rain intensifies. Each footstep echoes off the slick pavement, swallowed by the oppressive darkness and relentless downpour. The alleyway stretches ahead, a passage of secrets and hidden dangers washed clean by the storm. Sunlight filters into the library as I stand amidst towering shelves, seeking her secrets. Yellowed newspapers and brittle documents spread across the table, whispers of a life lived. Aged leather binds archived documents, each page a fragment of her hidden story. I trace the faded words, piecing together the puzzle of her past, one fragment at a time. The scent of old paper fills the air, each document a breadcrumb in the trail of her life. Her story unfolds in the quiet library, each clue revealing a piece of her enigmatic soul. Sunlight floods the library as a younger Mara sits at a wooden table, dust motes swirling like secrets in the air. Innocence clings to her face, yet faint lines of worry betray the burdens that await, shadows of the future. The arched windows frame her vulnerability, a stark contrast to the woman she will become. Even in youth, a subtle sadness lingers, a premonition of the trials etched around her eyes. Under the harsh desk lamp, I sit amidst a storm of files, my face illuminated by the case's dark secrets. A corkboard reveals a tangled web of connections, each pin marking a hidden truth. I lean back, the weight of revelations pressing down. Mara wasn't fleeing. She was strategically choosing her battles. Methodically, she peeled back layers, exposing the darkness beneath. Each carefully planned move revealed the hidden surface of the case. Inside the cold, echoing warehouse, Mara's intense gaze pierces through the darkness, locking onto me. Her eyes, pools of knowing, seemed to dissect my very soul, stripping away every pretense. A silent, breathless moment hangs in the air, thick with unspoken truths and impending revelations. I stand frozen, knowing she sees that I see, the secret now a fragile thing between us. Dust hangs heavy in the abandoned warehouse, lit by weak shafts of light through grimy windows. A delicate touch traces down my spine, each point igniting a spark in the cold air. Her voice, a soft whisper in the vast space. "You're different." Her fingers linger, sending shivers dancing across my skin. Her eyes search mine, intense and knowing. As she speaks low, "You're just honest enough to be dangerous," she says, her words hanging in the air like smoke. The city street at night pulses with unseen danger. Distant sirens wail, an unsettling symphony echoing through the dark alleys. Each siren's cry amplifies the feeling of encroaching doom. The city seems to be warning of something sinister. Shadows lengthen, obscuring the familiar and hinting at hidden threats. A palpable sense of unease settles over the deserted streets. I pace in the dim light, my footsteps the only sound, each step heavy with the weight of an impossible decision. Frustration mounts as my fingers tangle in my hair, the strands a physical manifestation of the choices ahead. Logic screams to walk away, to sever ties with the looming darkness, but the temptation is too strong. An invisible thread binds me, pulling me closer to the edge despite the consequences. In the abandoned warehouse, dust motes swirl in the moonlight, illuminating Mara's stark silhouette against the gloom. The air is thick with unspoken words, and heavy with the weight of Mara's offer. A choice hangs in the balance: salvation versus self-destruction. Mara's eyes pierce the shadows, her gaze intense and unwavering as she awaits my decision. "The choice is yours," Mara says, her voice echoing in the cavernous space. Inside the dilapidated warehouse, shadows dance like specters, obscuring the path ahead. Dust motes swirl in the faint light filtering through cracked windows, illuminating the haunting silence. The air hangs heavy with the scent of decay, a palpable reminder of forgotten stories. I stand at the edge of an abyss, the unknown beckoning with irresistible force. The allure of the void is a siren's call, promising both danger and liberation. In the heart of the abandoned warehouse, shadows dance ominously as a pivotal decision looms. A resolute figure pauses, the weight of choices etched on their face. With a deliberate motion, hands reach out, the cold metal of the warehouse door a stark reality. The door creaks shut, a finality echoing through the cavernous space. Darkness descends, swallowing the figure whole, a surrender to the unknown. Silence reigns, broken only by the whisper of wind through broken panes. The warehouse, a tomb, rain slicks the city streets, reflecting neon lights and shimmering pools. An indifferent city watches under the veil of night. The relentless rain washes over the cold asphalt, a silent witness to the drama unfolding beneath its veil. Each drop carries with it a fragment of memory, dissolving into the storm's relentless embrace. The downpour blurs the line between past and present, as if trying to erase what once was. Lost in the city's immensity, the rain whispers secrets only the shadows can understand. Shadows dance in Mara's dimly lit apartment, secrets clinging to every corner. A palpable sense of anticipation fills the heavy air, thick with untold stories. Each object in the room seems to hold its breath, awaiting an unknown event. The silence is a character itself, pregnant with unspoken words and hidden truths. Inside Mara's apartment, the air hangs heavy with unspoken intentions. Mara watches, a knowing smile playing on her lips. The architect of the moment, her gaze holds a quiet triumph, a subtle acknowledgement of the game. The room is filled with a silent tension. This surrender, a carefully crafted tableau, unfolds in the intimate space. Night unfurls, a tapestry woven with longing and shadows. Inside Mara's dimly lit apartment, a palpable sense of yearning fills the air, heavy with unspoken desires and simmering tensions. Every corner whispers of past encounters and future uncertainties, a crossroads of destiny. The apartment seems to hold its breath, awaiting the unfolding drama with bated anticipation. An irreversible path stretches ahead, where choice is an illusion, and fate tightens its grip. Dim light paints long shadows across Mara's apartment, a tableau of scattered cushions and forgotten mugs. Lost in the heart of the night, words flow effortlessly, weaving tales between two souls. Each shared story strengthens the bond, drawing unseen threads tighter. Whispered fears echo in the quiet space, binding hearts together. An invisible connection deepens, resonating in the shared silence of Mara's apartment. The first light of dawn casts long shadows, painting the room in pale, ghostly hues. The city awakens, its distant hum a stark contrast to the silent drama within Mara's walls. The pale light reveals the disarray, hinting at the chaos that has unfolded. Dust motes dance in the faint light, illuminated by the rising sun. A sense of quiet foreboding hangs heavy in the air as the new day begins. The city outside remains oblivious, its rhythm untouched by the events within. The office awaits, a silent testament to the life I left behind. I step back into the room, a changed man carrying unseen burdens. My desk stands frozen in time, holding on to the past. The Mara Vale file lies untouched, a silent accusation. Its presence is a haunting reminder of the shadows I now carry. A heavy silence envelops me, the weight of unspoken truths. In my office, city lights streak across my face, each ray a reminder of the shadows I dwell in. I sit at the desk, the weight of the city's expectations crushing me. The city's hum is a constant echo of my past deeds, a relentless chorus of judgment. This city will never let me forget what I've done, my inner voice whispers, a haunting refrain. I've crossed the line, and there's no going back, I confess, the words heavy with regret. The neon glow outside paints my face in stark colors, a visual testament to my moral decay. Sunlight glints off skyscrapers as I traverse the bustling city street, a lone figure amidst the urban sprawl. The city throbs with life, yet a subtle darkness lurks beneath the veneer of everyday existence. I observe the faces in the crowd, searching for a glimpse of truth hidden behind practiced smiles. Shadows stretch long and distorted, mirroring the unseen struggles of the city's inhabitants. The city's pulse quickens, and I am both a part of its vibrant energy and a detached observer of its hidden depths. I sit alone at the bar, the dim lights casting long shadows. This is the same bar where I first met Mara. The memory of that encounter still burns bright. Her laughter echoes in the empty space, a ghost of joy. In the dim, smoky bar, Mara's dark, knowing eyes lock onto mine, an unspoken challenge hanging heavy in the air. Her gaze pierces through the layers of my facade, seeking the truth hidden deep within my soul. The question lingers, unspoken yet deafening, a silent accusation that demands an answer. It's a loaded gun aimed at my soul, the weight of her words threatening to shatter the fragile peace. In the dim office, the Mara Vale file succumbs to flames, turning her history to ash. The scent of burning paper fills the room, a stark symbol of endings. Flames dance, severing the physical ties, yet the past lingers, vivid and haunting. The fire crackles, consuming secrets, its glow reflecting in my eyes. Each flicker of the flame etches memories deeper, untouched by the blaze. A silent vigil as the last embers fade, leaving behind a story only I now hold. I turn my back on the past, walking away into the embrace of the night. The city stretches out before me, a labyrinth of shadows and secrets. Each step echoes in the empty streets, a rhythm of change and uncertainty. The darkness wraps around me, a comforting cloak as I leave everything behind. The city becomes my silent accomplice, a witness to my transformation in the night. Moonlight paints the abandoned warehouse floor in streaks of silver and shadow, dust motes dancing in the air. Broken windows frame the night, each pane a fractured mirror reflecting a forgotten past. A lone figure stands motionless in the center of the room, a silhouette against the moonlit backdrop. It's Mara, her presence a haunting echo in the vast, empty space. Her stillness is absolute, a statue carved from shadows and moonlight, awaiting a silent promise. She knew I would return, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the cold, night air. In the heart of the abandoned warehouse, shadows dance around two figures locked in a tight embrace. Their destinies, once separate, now merge into a single, unbreakable bond. The city looms outside, a silent, watchful presence over their intimate moment. Each creak of the warehouse, each distant siren, amplifies the gravity of their entwined fates. In this desolate space, love and destiny collide, witnessed only by the indifferent city. Dim light casts long shadows across Mara's apartment, where the air vibrates with unspoken feelings. Bodies sway in unison, lost in the rhythm of the music, a shared dance of intimacy and escape. The apartment transforms into a sanctuary, shielding them from the harsh realities of the night. Lost in the moment, the music washes over them, blurring the line between reality and dream. Each movement is a silent conversation, a language spoken through touch and rhythm. The world outside fades as they find solace in each other's presence. Cocooned in the dimly lit room, city lights cast a gentle glow as we embrace. Lost in the sanctuary of Mara's apartment, our bodies move in perfect harmony, a silent symphony of touch and breath. Passion intensifies, drawing us deeper into a world of our own making. The outside world fades, leaving only the intensity of our connection. The night watches as we surrender, two souls intertwined, claiming the world as ours alone. The city slumbers beneath the blanket of pre-dawn darkness, waiting for the sun's first kiss. We are perched on a rooftop, silhouettes against the fading night, poised to witness the awakening. A golden glow touches our faces as the sun ascends, painting the skyline with hues of hope and promise. The city stretches out below, bathed in the warm light of a new day. City lights twinkle like fallen stars beneath the vast, open rooftop, a silent witness to destinies intertwined. Two figures stand silhouetted against the urban horizon, their bond forged in shadows and whispered promises. A shared glance speaks volumes, a silent acknowledgement of secrets held and burdens carried together. The wind whispers through the city canyons, carrying their vows into the night, binding them closer. The rooftop transforms into a stage, where their story unfolds against the backdrop of the sprawling metropolis. In this moment, the city becomes their sanctuary, their shared secrets echoing in the heart of the urban expanse. Sunlight floods the office as my partner stands, a file tight in their grip, their gaze sharp. I avoid their eyes, a knot of dread tightening in my stomach. "What do you know about the Mara Vale case?" my partner asks, suspicion dripping from their tone. "Just what's in the reports." "Why?" I respond, feigning nonchalance as my heart races. "Something's not adding up," they challenge, their eyes boring into me. "You seem distant." The monitor's glow casts an eerie light on my face as I sit at my desk, a silent battleground of unspoken truths. Detective Miller moves with predatory grace, circling me, his gaze sharp and assessing. I fight to maintain a facade of calm, but the weight of his suspicion is a palpable force. The air thickens with unspoken accusations, each breath heavy with what remains unsaid. A bead of sweat trickles down my temple, betraying the turmoil beneath my composed exterior. Every shadow in the office seems to deepen, amplifying the silent confrontation. Under the veil of a dimly lit city street, my heart hammers, a chilling premonition seizing my senses. A dark figure lurks in the periphery, their unseen eyes a tangible weight pressing against my back. Someone knows about Mara and me, and the danger is real. Each hurried breath sharpens the dread, my pace quickening as I risk a glance, seeking the source of my fear. Streetlights cast eerie shadows, turning familiar shapes into menacing illusions. Unease settles as I scan Mara's apartment. Shadows flicker in the corners, deepening the sense of foreboding. The silence is heavy, amplifying the unspoken threats that linger in the air. Turning to Mara, I wear a grave expression, a silent warning etched on my face. I warn Mara about the danger, I think, my concern palpable in the dimly lit room. My inner voice rises with urgency. "We must be careful." A chilling realization washes over me. We are not safe. In Mara's apartment, shadows dance as I outline a daring plan. My voice a hushed promise against the city's hum. The air thickens with unspoken fears as I speak of vanishing, of shedding our past like old skin. Each word is a step further into the unknown, a leap of faith into a new dawn far beyond the horizon. My gaze pierces through the dimness, holding the weight of our shared secret, our desperate hope. The room feels smaller now, confined by the magnitude of our decision, the gravity of our escape. A silent pact forms between us, sealed with the promise of a fresh start, a life reborn in anonymity. Shadows lengthen as we flee into the embrace of night, abandoning our past and venturing into the unknown. The city sprawls before us, a labyrinth of secrets and possibilities, a concrete jungle teeming with life. Our old lives fade behind us, replaced by the thrill of the chase and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. A new existence unfolds beneath the neon glow, where survival depends on wit, cunning, and unwavering resolve. The city becomes our sanctuary, a place to vanish, to reinvent, to carve out a new destiny amidst the chaos. Taillights bleed into the night as we leave the city, its glow receding into the distance. The black asphalt unfurls before us, an endless ribbon under the cold, watchful gaze of distant stars. Each mile devoured brings a deeper sense of isolation. The road ahead, long and uncertain. The engine hums a lonely tune, a stark contrast to the silent, star-strewn canvas above. In the dim motel room, cheap curtains drawn tight, we hide. Fugitives, waiting for the heat to subside. Every shadow a threat. Stale air hangs heavy, thick with unspoken fears. As we brace ourselves against the world outside, the distant hum of traffic becomes a relentless reminder of our precarious existence on the run. Every creak of the floorboards, every rustle outside, amplifies the tension, a constant test of our resolve. We are trapped in this temporary sanctuary, suspended between desperation and a sliver of hope for escape. A deserted beach stretches before us, far from the clamor of the city. A sanctuary found. The endless ocean unfolds, a vast expanse that embodies freedom, hope, and boundless possibilities. Together, we stand at the water's edge, the salty breeze carrying away old burdens. The sun kisses our faces as we breathe in the promise of a new beginning, finally free.